It's beautiful out in these streets. I know I'm supposed to have this on. Let me get in compliance. Hey family, this is Empress. Welcome to the Global Green Book. Welcome to my channel. Let's get into this next topic. I'll be glad when I can no longer do these videos in the car. I have time to sit and talk and discuss. As I was trying to do the video yesterday, this homeless guy sat next to me, started rolling a K2. What you over there rolling? You take your cigarette apart to roll it back up? Over here smoking K2. No, why are you smoking it, period? That's some poison that people over here smoke. The question I wanted to answer is my thoughts on repatriating to the continent alone. Someone had asked that question of me on an interview that I did with Sanal. I can't wait to see you on the continent. We didn't get to a chance to address, so I'm going to address it now. So go back on her page and check out that video. My thoughts on repatriation. One of the things I want you all to watch is Dr. Frances Cress-Welsing, one of her lectures where she discussed racism, how it works, what role each person plays in the system of racism. It's very informative, it's very educational. It's on my playlist, African History, The Truth, right? Title of it too, real quick, let me pause. So this is exactly what it is and what she discussed. It's Dr. Frances Cress-Welsing, I'll make sure I put her name in here. It's called Freedom from Psychological Slavery, Awakening from the African Dream. And what she does is she breaks down what racism is, and she goes into, so detailed. So you have to watch the video. That's part of the issues that I'm dealing with being here in America, is racism. So one of the things for me going back to the continent as a single woman, one, I know I have to be very mindful of the things that I say, how I disseminate information, and to make, but to make sure that my agenda is very clear to those who I am entrusting with my entire well-being, and that is the brothers and sisters I connect with on the continent. There are things in place there. Am I going to be able to really deal with it? Because there are certain standards that we are accustomed to here in the West that are just not there on the continent. It's not a priority. But for me, personally, it is a priority. So I have to come to those realizations. If I want certain things that are to my standards, I will have to come in a mindset of not being a complainer, not being disrespectful to the people. Think about what I can put in place to my personal liking. I'm being very conscious of what I say. One of the things that I have to work on, not expecting it to be there and not going with any expectations. What I mean by that is, if I expect certain community things to be in place, like I'm not looking for library, I'm not, all the little things that we are just accustomed to, I'm not looking for it. I'm not having any expectations and being pleasantly surprised. And then the things that I don't see that are a disappointment to me, let me think about ways of seeing how I can be part of that bridge of getting those things that are missing over there. Me thinking as a woman who is traveling over to the continent by myself, I have family here. So I'm really not only thinking about that bridge, but I want to make that bridge so that the communication and the fear that we had of each other, because we had a fear of Africa. Africans, when they came over here, they had a fear of us. That fear that we have with each other, we can slowly make it disappear, because, fear is a thief of joy. and our joy has been stolen from us on the continent and in the diaspora, and for different reasons. When I come over to the continent, I'm bringing over the ideology that I'm here to help and pray that I get and I am received in the same way, that those who I come in contact are going to be a blessing to me and that are going to be looking out for me. So now I have to really put into my spiritual faith. And I'm not talking about the colonized faith, I'm talking about my African faith, that my ancestors are going to lead those to me, bring me back to my people so that we can work to help and build each other. I need spiritual and healing that I know I only can get from the mother. And I'm praying that me as a child coming back, that all the things that we, you know, how you send your child off to go experience the world, all the things that I experienced in this world of living under the tyranny of the people who hate us just just because it's of our color, which is really crazy to me. If you go check out Dr. Franz Cress Wellesley, you will understand the mentality of the people that we're dealing with. You just know that they're not for you. It's all about oppressing us, and all about attacking the black woman, all about attacking the black man, all about attacking the black child. You know, it's no person in the black community that is not under fire. And for me coming back, whatever fears or things that are that may be there, what I'm dealing with here in the West are minute to what I know I can get in the continent of Africa. Oh, it may not be perfect. Yes, there's corruption, but I have to give my faith and know that I'm going to be led to those who are going to be a blessing to me, because I have a bigger agenda. When I traveled over there before with the goal of moving, I saw what was needed. I have to create a plan. So right now I'm actively in the process of planning. You got to think about, you know, what are you good at? What do you love? What are the things you enjoy and do? What, you know, start there. And what do you see your ideal future? Do your vision board, do your manifestation, do your affirmations. Start putting this in your psyche, because we have been taught to be workers for someone else in this country. So to think of as a leader and someone to build and create, it takes a lot of imagination. So I'm focusing on my visualization and my manifestation, and speaking life over everything that I do and encounter. Okay, and that's one of the things. It's like right now what I'm focusing more so is my mindset, my mentality, my visualization, because those things have been so underdeveloped here. Because every time you come out the box, it's always a way of someone to push it down. But with that being said, I'm using things like Trello to organize my thoughts, put everything in place that I want to do. I'm actively planning a visit to the countries that I have finally narrowed it down. And then to narrow it down, you have to do a lot of research. Like, if you know anything about personality traits, I am what they call I'm a combination. I'm like a yellow personality and a green personality. A yellow personality moves on emotion, and a green personality moves on information. A red personality moves on passion, and a blue personality moves on the excitement and the fun. So for me, and something in regards to doing this, I am what you would call a yellow-green personality. I have to know all the facts, what I'm going to be dealing with, what I need to do to move out of that fear. And because I am so passionate about it, and I have a love for this, and I just want to help others because I love helping others, that's that yellow personality in me. Those are the things that are helping me motivate myself to do what I'm doing. I am using my tools, I'm organizing, so I'll go on this first trip and then just see where is a good fit for me. Start being in tune to that third eye, doing things of cleansing, getting in tune with the moon cycle. This journey for me, I'm focusing more on trusting the God in me and the spiritual energy. I say, educate yourself, organize your thoughts, brainstorm, visit, work through your fears, manifest it in your mind, actively work on your plan, create a goal, and work towards the end result of repatriation, and trusting in yourself and believing in yourself, and it will be done. Those are my thoughts of doing it alone. Once you remove the fear, because fear is the thief of joy, you can move mountains. You can do anything. Anything you put your mind to, we can manifest. I personally been moving in fear for many years in this country, and it's time for me to move. It's time for me to behave like the tree planted by the rivers of water. Be rooted in what I'm doing and be strong in my stance. I'm about to go get something to eat. Trust in yourself. Put away all the negative thoughts, all the propaganda that you were taught. No, it's not going to be easy. You probably will find people who are going to make your journey hard. You might find some people who want to make your journey easy, but you won't know until you actually make the journey. If you're not sure, I always say, go and visit the land. Stay for 2 weeks, a month, whatever you can do. So definitely go and visit, check it out, and get that pad of paper and do those steps that I had, all those things that I had shared with you. So Trello is a great way of putting your thoughts together. Thank you for listening to me, my thoughts on moving, things that you should do. So now I will be going over to the continent, checking out these places, and then I will know where to go next. And I will share that information. When you're planning and you have a solid plan and you know what you need to do and you know where you're going, the fears or thoughts of going by yourself alone are not there, because I have made enough connection in doing my research that I have people in all these places that I researched that I know I can reach out to, connect with, to make my transition as easy as possible. It won't be perfect. I'm doing it by myself. So if I can survive in a society that is not set for my flourishment, I feel that I can make it anywhere, God willing. If I don't, then maybe it wasn't meant for me. But in my heart, I don't see that happening. And I'm doing what I can, and I'm trusting the Most High, and I'm doing research. And I know I just talked on. So if this resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and share. And I would really appreciate it if you leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this video. Share your thoughts on anything that you may want me to share in the future. The visa process, I can do another application once I finish the visa process. I can tell you all exactly what I did with that. But just let me know the things that you want me to share. All right? You all have a good one. Thank you for watching, and see you until next time.